y'all might want to grab you a glass of wine, because
female dog.
this story time gonna have you taking some sips. Because, oh child, I almost lost my life. Oh, that's little.
Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Chibi Chaz, back with another video. So as you can tell from the title of this video, yes, yo girl almost lost her life. Chibi Chaz would be Chibi dead, okay? All jokes aside, for real though, yeah, I did almost lose my life last year.
Beat on the track, it's beef with the stacks. I got all the money that you niggas lack.
So sit back, grab a snack, grab a glass of wine, like I said, for all my babies that is under 21, grab you some cranberry juice, and let's just jump right into the story time about how I literally almost died. So last year on October 28th or the 29th, I can't think of exactly what it was on the top of my head, but me and my two besties at the time were bored as f. You know, Halloween weekend was pull up right around the corner and there were no moves. It was dead in my city. Like, nobody was saying nothing, nobody was chatting. So, you know, we scrolling all on Snapchat, party hungry, when we finally lit upon a snap last minute that literally was one of those. First of all, this was the first red flag. Let's talk about it. When we finally found some party flyer on somebody's story, you know how the party flyers go. The only thing spooky is this ass. Come throw that shit. October 28th. Bring your own beer. Bring your own weed. Bring your own everything. Bring your own hoes. Bring your own shit. You know how those flyers be, okay? It was one of those flyers that we had seen on Snapchat. So like some party hungry heifer hoochies that we were. We screenshotted that home. Was like, yep, moves. Bet. We had seen hella other people reposting it saying that was their moves too, so we were like, oh, okay, so this is like for real moves. Like, everyone's gonna be up there, because let me tell you, Colorado is one of the most boring fucking states. Like, nobody be doing shit for nothing. You would think we'd be partying from October 27th till the 31st. Nah, no, wasn't happening, okay? We were super excited, you know, that we finally found a party to go to, so we literally DIY'd our costumes, y'all. I think one of my besties didn't even wear a costume. I'm not. That's how last minute was, okay? So I remember that year I was a punk Playboy bunny. That's what I conjured up from my closet. But I had also let my twin bae, Shania, know that about the party, and she was like, oh, girl, bet, like, let's go. And I was like, okay, bet. So it was easier for me to get ready, get dressed with my girl, my twin bae, Shania. So that's exactly what I did. So I met up at Shania's place that night of the party and got dressed. We pre-gamed, lit, super excited about the night. We were like, guys, like, this is gonna be the party to remember. Like, this is gonna be the night, you know? For some reason, I got the wrong gut feeling. Bitch, the wrong feeling. Later that night, our friend Abria actually also came along and got ready with us. Here's some clips of us as we were getting ready, you know, doing little TikTok dances, having fun. And we was tipsy, y'all. Like, we was getting a little tipsy, not too drunk, because, you know, motherfuckers was driving. Don't drink and drive, thank you. But yeah, we weren't getting drunk at all. I don't even think my friend Shania, I don't even think Shania drank. Shania was like sober the whole time. I think she probably took like one shot maybe, but she don't really even drink like that. But she was DD that night. So it was me, my Shania bae, and my Abria bae all driving in one car. So the party said, flyer, it said it started at like 9:30, like 10 p.m. or something. Knowing Colorado, low-key, like, you want to get to the parties a little early. Like, you want to get there at 10 p.m. when the party start, because it's gonna get shut down in the next 5 minutes. My Shania baes, before we all left, so my besties ended up coming to Shania's and we all met up, pre-gamed a little bit, you know, chilled until her house until 10 p.m. rolled around, right? So yeah, so we immediately head out to the party. When we get there, it's like in a townhouse complex, the clubhouse, and we seen people lined up outside, you know, trying to get in. Ladies, as you know, Colorado is a little ghetto. I'm sure other fucking states do this too, but you know, it was like ladies free before 10:30. You know, that stupid shit. Yeah, so it said like, you know, like, ladies, if you arrive by 10, you get in for free. Bitch, I ain't paying for a party that's gonna get shut down in 5 minutes. So best believe we was at that party, because $5 to get into a party, I don't give a fuck. Like, you is not taking my $5. Sometimes they be taxing, talking about some $15 to get in. Bitch, you are not the club. This is somebody's house, be real. So best believe I was in that line at 10 p.m. Me and my ladies in that line at 10 p.m. I don't know if their boyfriends had to pay or not. I don't remember because I ain't have no boyfriend at the time, so that had nothing to do with me. We pull up in the line and on the flyer it says security enforced. Y'all know how that go. Nigga, when I pull up see in the fucking line, it's just two tall, scrawny men with all black on and some gloves talking about some turn around, let me pat you down. And I'm telling you right now, that pat down, they was just trying to feel on something because ain't no reason why you was touching me like that. Like, I know what a pat down is and what you touch, you know, like you just wanted to touch on some ass. Like, come on now. And the way that they didn't even check bags for real, they were letting people get patted down. 5 minutes later, they're like, oh bro, I need to grab something from my car. Allowing them to walk out to their car and not even get re-patted down. That should have been my second red flag. Y'all see what's happening? Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Just not paying attention to shit. I'm just like too lit, too excited about the night that I'm not even paying attention to these red flags. So we pull up into the clubhouse and low key, like the scenery looked like it had so much potential, y'all. Like the clubhouse was big. We were on the top floor. There was a whole downstairs level, a huge ass kitchen with dining chairs, and it was, if you know what a clubhouse is, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it was a really nice clubhouse, and there was this big living room area where they had the music playing, the DJ booth, and I was like, okay, like this seems kind of lit. And I was seeing a lot of people that I knew. Everyone was dressed up in costumes. I was like, yes, I'm going to be living one of those movie scenes. Like, oh my god, is this gonna be Project X? Like, I was ready. I was so lit. That just influenced me, you know. I'm scoping the scenery out. Everything looked promising. I'm taking more shots. Yeah, a dumbass, okay? So I'm over here, barbecue sauce on my titties.
What?
Sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Yeah, so I'm over here taking shots. Me and my whole clique, we out here throwing shots back left and right. The only one, again, that's not taking shots is my bae, my twin bae, Shania. And as the night goes on, like, I'm just seeing, like, the clubhouse starts getting flooded with people. Like, low-key, like, niggas was kind of shoulder to shoulder up in that bitch. Like, it was kind of getting really lit. And it was playing good music. Bitches was popping that ass. Tat-a-tat-tat. It was such a good vibe. Like, I was having a great time, okay? Well, within the midst of that, right, this is where it all goes downhill. And before I even jump into this portion of the story time, I know I've been kind of jokey about it in the beginning of the half, but from here on out, I do want y'all to know that this actually traumatized me. Like, all from jokes aside, this was a very traumatizing experience that I really want you guys to take from this and learn from it. And just be more cognizant and aware of your surroundings, as well as a party isn't worth your life. And if I do make any jokes about it, it is honestly solely of the purpose of that it was a very traumatizing experience for me. So like the best I can do is laugh through it. At this moment of time in the night, I don't even know what time it is, but the party's been going on for like an hour or two. When me and my girls were standing like near these couches in the clubhouse, like they were like way pushed on the side of the clubhouse, and we were right in front of where the music was playing. From my experience, from my understanding, I remember there was a girl that ran in the middle of the party and was like, they're shooting, they're gonna shoot, they're gonna shoot. And for some reason, when she said that, nobody like did nothing about it. Because some guy came up behind her and was like, no, she's tripping, it's fine, everything's fine, everyone, y'all cool, y'all cool, y'all cool. So we were just like, okay, like shorty just tripping, like she's just tripping. And one girl even got to the point where she's like, bitch, why are you opening your mouth like that? Like, and they almost started fighting. And right when they were starting to fight, this is when all I hear is gunshots. I hear pop, pop, and lights flashing, and then the lights go off in the whole building, and everyone's screaming. I blink, and everyone's falling on top of me. As far as I can remember, guys, like, I'm not gonna hold you, I really do think I was in shock over the experience, because all I remember is, like, I remember feeling like the base of the gun in the back of my head and coming to like realization that my twin bae Shania was literally telling me like, Chaz, get the fuck up, you need to get the up. And she grabs me from my arms and she yanks me and pushes me and is like, run, go. And mind you, I don't know, like y'all, like I was drunk as and everything is just coming down like all at once. And I am sitting there in this situation like, oh my god, like if I do not make the right move, I can get hit right now. So when she pushes me, I run into like the middle, you know, to try to like, I'm following kind of the crowd because I didn't know what else to do. Following the crowd, and I see when I look up, a guy sitting in the middle shooting outside, literally just pop, 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 pop. And I'm right behind him. I'm running right behind him. So I'm literally like, when I tell you guys, I am army crawling on that floor. Like I'm fighting for my life. Real life trying to dodge bullets in this. Yeah, so he starts shooting in the middle of the party. As I'm seeing, it's not only being shot from outside, it's being shot from inside. They're shooting at each other. And I'm right behind these motherfuckers. I start freaking the fuck out, and he literally like grabs me by my back and he's like, go, 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 follow them, follow them. So he's like pushing me, and I think I find my friend Shania because I've seen some bunny ears in the crowd, right? And so I run towards the bunny ears because my twin bae was also a bunny with me this year. So I run and I grab shoulders, and I turned around and it wasn't Shania. So I'm like, where's Shania? Because let's not forget, I drove with Shania's. And then it's like on top of it, where are my besties? Where is everybody? Where's my people? So I'm over here freaking the fuck out like, oh my god, like where is everybody? Where's everybody? Like I know this is kind of dumb and I really shouldn't have been looking for my friends in the middle of something like this, but like I was so terrified for something that happened to me and nobody, like they didn't know. Looking for them at the top of the stairs where you go down to the lower level, the guy came up to me again. He goes, go. And I'm like,
but what the hell?
So I start running, and all I hear the minute I start running is pow, pow, pow. Y'all, it's like I can still feel it to this day. Like it was vibrating, like thumping, like at the back of my head, and everything was just bright. That immediately turned on my flight out of my fight or flight. I feel so bad. I am so sorry for anybody that I stepped on, but I was stepping on motherfuckers running down that stairs. Like I don't give a fuck. I was dead as like leaping over people to get the fuck out of there, because as far as my knowledge, they're coming inside. Why are you shooting from all the way back here? And shout out to bro for really trying to get me out of there. I really do appreciate him really trying to push me out of that situation, because I really feel like I was in shock. Like I couldn't comprehend. Just an L. I'm running down the stairs, and as I'm running down the stairs, my phone drops out of my hand. And even in that moment, I'm like, bro, f the phone. I could get a new one. You know, like my mom's just gonna have to understand it was my life or a phone, right? So I'm running down the stairs. By the grace of God, bro, my bestie Ari dead ass swoops her hand, grabs my phone, and just starts running. And she's like, Chaz, come on. It was me, my two besties, and my bestie Ari's boyfriend at the time, all downstairs with each other. She hands me my phone, and she's like, come on, we gotta go. So we're running out the side door. As we're running out the side door, one of the fucking shooters is coming from the other side of wherever the fuck the building was, downstairs, and he points his gun at us. The girls were out first. It was my bestie's boyfriend who was last, and that's who the shooter was pointing the gun at. And he had his hands up, and we're literally yelling, please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please don't shoot. My bestie's boyfriend at the time, he was like, bro, please don't shoot. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, please, 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 please. And the minute he said that, I don't know what exchange happened, but all I know is he, you know, was able to run away. But the minute we started running away, the nigga from Instar started shooting at other people. So we like run in, like, come on, we gotta go, we gotta go. He's dragging us. Like, I'm not gonna hold you guys. It was really funny. Like, it's funny to laugh at now, but in the moment I was really worried. But my bestie Ari had heels on, and we had to like run down the hill, and her fucking ankles. That girl's ankles was fucked up, okay? Like, them niggas was wobbling. Like, oh shit. Like, I was having to help this girl down the hill because I know my baby girl's ankles was just tired. They was so tired. Oh, God. That's so funny, though. All seriousness, though. Back to fucking serious shit. We're running down the hill. My bestie's boyfriend at the time, we're running through, like, garages, and he, like, yanks us into this, like, dark corner, like, alley kind of, like, in between garages. And it's really, really dark. You can't see anything in there. And he literally tells us to shut the fuck up. The guy that was shooting walks to the fucking garage, and all you see is him literally, just for no fucking reason, pow, 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 pow. And you hear all these people screaming. Once we see him pass, that's when I literally, like, full-fledged reality hit me. And I went into a full-on panic attack. I started panicking immediately. I started hyperventilating. I started crying. I was shaking. I was like, I gotta call my mom. I gotta call my brother. I gotta tell them I love them. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm so scared. You know, my besties are just as fucking scared. My bestie's boyfriend at the time was fucking scared. They're all scared, and they're trying to calm me down. You know, my bestie Ari thought she got hit. She was bleeding from her side a little bit. It was a mess, right? And we're still in this dark alley. So I'm texting Shania. I immediately text Shania. I'm like, where are you at? Please tell me you're safe. Shania Text me back. She's like, I just made it to my car. Where are you? Drop your low. I'm gonna come get you. So I dropped my low and I'm waiting on Shania. I'm texting my mom. I'm texting my brother. Yeah, I'm texting people, you know, what's happening. And I see Shania's car pull up. So I run to her fucking car and I get in. I'm telling my besties, like, come on, get in the car, get in the car. But they didn't get in the car. They wanted to run to their car. I'm like, get in the motherfucking car. You know what? It was like so much going on. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fight with y'all. Like, if y'all want to fucking run to that motherfucking car, run to that motherfucking car. But we're in the middle of a shootout. We gotta make moves, bitch. Like, I get in the car. Me and my friend Abria is already in the car, and Shania. So we roll out. By this time, the shootings went down. The police and ambulance have already came at this point. So we're driving out, you know, literally so many people are everywhere crying, screaming. Clothes are everywhere on the floor. So many of them were helping and taking care of so many people around the block. And as we're driving, my friend Abria literally like screamed. She's like, that's my cousin, that's my cousin. She like dead ass yeets her seatbelt off and just like while car is still low-key moving, jumped out the fucking car and goes to her cousin. Oh, that shit broke my heart, you guys. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, that shit broke my heart because she just started holding her cousin. She's like, are you okay? She needs water. Help, help, help. Please come over here. She needs attention. Help, help, help. My friend Shania, she puts her fucking car in park. She was like, I know CPR. Blood. Chaz, hand me something in the back that's a cloth. And I give her something and she's like on it. You know, she's like jumping out the car and helping her. I'm sitting in the back seat and I'm just shocked. So I like get out the car and I'm looking at everything and I have no words to say, y'all. Like, I'm dead ass just like heartbroken. Like, I didn't know what to say, you know, like what, I couldn't make any of this out. Like, it was one of those things. It's like, is this dead ass happening right now? Like, so I'm just sitting there and I am in shock and I feel like an arm grabbed me and it's my bestie Reese. She goes, Chaz, we gotta go. And the minute she said that, y'all, I start bawling my eyes out and I'm just like, Ari, and I start flipping the fuck out. I'm just like, no, please, God, no, please, please, please. She goes, Chaz, I know, but we gotta go. Come on, we're gonna take you home. And I'm just bawling my eyes out, y'all. Like, I was so traumatized to the point where even like at that point, shout out to, you feel me, one of my besties at the time and her boyfriend, they were the ones comforting me in the back and he was very supportive. So I really appreciate him for that, for real. He was just telling me like, you know, holding me too, like telling me like, Chad, you gotta breathe, like it's okay, we're alive, we went through it, you good, we got you, we're all here, I love y'all. Like, we was literally like, it was literally one of those moments where it's like, we will never take each other for granted, we'll never, you know, risk our lives for something so small. I ended up getting picked up and I went home. My mom and brother found out about it the day after because I didn't feel like telling them, you know, because I was just too in shock. It was a huge shootout. I don't know, I think it was like gang affiliated, probably Facebook beef, let's be real. But Shania, the day after, her and Abria went to the scene again to kind of see what was dropped, like if they could find anything. Not like that, but like, you know, just to see the scene. She said that there were bullet holes everywhere, people's clothes, fiends, money, like costume accessories, everything was just like scattered across the floor. And what really fucking scared me, you guys, and this is why, like, it was one of my biggest lessons that God threw at me for sure. Where we were standing next to like the music and the wall, the bullets were like, those bullet holes were right there. If I were to step any fucking closer to the middle, or say when they started shooting, I would have gotten hit 1000%. Somebody in that corner would have gotten fucking hit. And I don't know if somebody did. Like, I don't know to this day at all. I never really looked into it that much because it is really scary. It makes sense why everyone fell on me, you know? It makes sense why the sound was so loud and bright. Like, it all just makes sense. And she sent me pictures of it. Here's a picture of the bullet holes. So right where those bullet holes are on the window, yeah, that's exactly where we were standing. And I just kind of look back at that and I thank God, my spirit guides, I think everybody on the other side that is protecting me. I could have gotten hit. I'm going to include some clips of what happened right now. I do want to put out a trigger warning before I do show the video because it is very sad. It's not graphic of any sort, but it is triggering to the point of there is a lot of noises of screaming, gunshots, and things of that nature. So here's the video. y'all can see, my friend Abria was actually standing in one of those videos right there. You seen kind of how packed it was. You see the layout of the clubhouse, and we were on that whole other side where the room was dark. That's where we were, and that's where the gunshot hit. It was a very traumatizing experience, to say the least. After that, me and my besties all sat down and were like, we made an oath, and we've never to this day, I refuse to step foot in any house party. Regardless of how much you swear it's gonna be such a banging night and this, that, and the third, I do want you guys to know, unfortunately, people do not believe in settling beef with their hands anymore. They choose to go to straight up weapons and putting everyone else's lives in danger. I do want us as a community to be cognizant of that, because it is real and it is scary and it's not worth your life. The biggest things I've learned from this, and I do want to share this with you guys, and it was honestly the main purpose of me sharing this story with you guys, is I learned major key points from this experience. One of them was, if you know people in your city that are kind of known for being in that life, you know, they're shooters or they're kind of in the troublesome life, and you see them or their homies or even their ops, you know, somebody that they're beefing with on Facebook or social media with, walk into that party, 1000% leave, because it's never going to turn out right. Secondly, if you do not know the host, if you do not know who's all coming, I would not recommend going, especially if there isn't an actual security being enforced. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, 9 times out of 10, even if they have bulletproof vests on, they're not actual security. They're imposters, because I've been in parties too that's gotten shot up, and those same exact security guards that looked like they could protect me weren't even there to protect me. Just somehow the gun still ended up in the establishment. It's not worth it. It's literally not worth your life. I promise you, you're not missing out on anything. You have so much more to live and experience high vibrational shit in a little house party. You know, unfortunately, we don't live. So that is the story time on how last year on Halloween, I literally almost lost my life, and I'm traumatized by it. Like, to this day, like, fireworks scare me. Anytime I see anybody moving weird, anytime I see people riled up, I dead ass panic. I get scared and I have to leave the facility, period. I don't give a fuck. Even if it was somebody just playing around, I don't care. It's like, it was too close, you know. It was really too close. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Sorry it was a little bit darker. I tried to make it as lighthearted as I can, but I did want to shed more light on the experience, not only because, yeah, cool, it's an interesting story time, but let's be real, y'all, like, it is something that I do feel like people can learn from. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below any other videos, any story times that you guys would like to see from me. I'm going to be doing these a lot more, so I'm super excited about that. Yes, follow me on all my social medias. I hope you guys have been enjoying the new content I've been pushing out. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video.
Mix me down, mix me down. I told the world cause you can see it in my eyes. The other shotters in the town, they're praying for the lion's demise. To the roof of the coupe, let's see the sky. They thought I'm sweet and I'm a rapper.